What is up, everyone? This is All Gaming Blog here with another video for Team Magna Gaming. And on this video in particular, I'm gonna be playing a gun game with mostly shotguns, but there's gonna be a good variety of guns in here. Now, this video in particular, what I want to talk about really quickly is of Final Fantasy. Now, I've been a Final Fantasy fan for God knows, I think ever since the first few days for the NES. I think it's from the first Final Fantasy for the NES. I've been playing it. I haven't played exactly every single one of them, but I do own a lot of Final Fantasy video games, and I do play a lot regularly. And my question to you guys is, how much is too much? If you are not familiar with the history of the Final Fantasy games, the company that was at the time putting it up was, I think it was Square Enix, was going bankrupt, and they couldn't really get any good games out there. So what they did is they made this game called Final Fantasy as their last game ever. Little did they know that game actually was one of their best games ever, and it picked it up and it made the company go from nothing to bankruptcy, basically, to having, their game out there. So they obviously came out with Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, and so on and so on. Which in Europe and North America, I don't think we still don't have all the Final Fantasies. Which is a big mess up there, but that's not exactly what I wanted to discuss. My question to you guys is, how much is too much? In the sense that, how many Final Fantasy games are out there? I don't think they have that much following anymore, because there was rumors out there that this last Final Fantasy game that you were making was going to be cancelled. And okay, that's not true. They already have said that's not true. That's not going to be. That's not going to be cancelled. This new Final, which I'll make a blog post about it, which this new Final Fantasy is going to come out, but it's. I mean, I don't know. It's seriously, it's starting to get ridiculous, and I keep hearing a lot of people just raging about this because it's ridiculous. Now, there's Final Fantasy X. They use their Roman numbers as the name of the game. So if Final Fantasy 7, for example, is V2, or V in II rather, and this is okay to do that, but the confusing part that comes up is when they make the two games, like Final Fantasy 11, for example, which is XI, and then they make Final Fantasy XI2. Why not make Final Fantasy 12 instead of making Final Fantasy 12 2? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, and in my opinion, it's just too much. They're trying too hard nowadays. So it's just too much, and it's just not good enough. I reckon they should make a remake of the old Final Fantasies. My personal favorite being Final Fantasy 9, but I understand a lot of people like Final Fantasy 7 better. So I reckon they should do remakes and quit doing the Final Fantasy X2 or Final Fantasy something something 2 or something something 3, which is getting ridiculous now. It's a good company. They do good games, good RPGs. I love playing them, but I think it's just too much for right now. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you like more, please do subscribe, give a like on the video, and just let me know what you think about this on the comments. And that's about it for this one. Peace.